Alright guys, after watching enough of these videos I've decided I wanted to do a accent tag video as well. My name's Ian, I'm from New Zealand, but I've actually been living in Germany for over 5 years now, which means that my accent sounds a little bit non-typical, let's put it like that. So to start with, pronouncing the following words: aunt, roof, root, theatre, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, court, naturally, aluminium, GIF, Tumblr, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, GPOY. No idea what that is. Yeah, this question, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I wouldn't throw toilet paper on a house, I would throw it at a house to clear that up, but I've never done this, and so I would tend to go with the majority of non-American responses to this and say that I would call it stupid or pointless exercise. Nonetheless, what is a bubbly carbonated drink called? I would tend to call this a soft drink, although fizzy drink is also kind of typical. Fox and Fizz springs to mind. Anyone? What do you call gym shoes? I'd call them trainers, sneakers, sports shoes, but probably trainers or sneakers. What do you call your grandparents? My one living grandparent I call grandma, but I called my grandfather grandpa while he was still alive. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? Definitely a shopping trolley or a trolley. What is the thing that you change the TV channel with? When the batteries are out, I change the channel with the button. Otherwise, I use the remote when the battery's still working. Choose a book and read a passage from it. I have Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment here. The heat in the streets was stifling. The crowd, the sight of lime, bricks, scaffolding, and the peculiar odor so familiar to the nostrils of the inhabitants of St. Petersburg, who has no means of escaping to the country for the summer, all contributed to irritate the young man's already excited nerves. That'll do. Do you think you have an accent? Well, I guess we all have an accent. However, the last time I was home in New Zealand, people were asking me if I came from South Africa or whether I was Swedish or partly German. I'm 100% born and raised in New Zealand, but I've just been living in Europe possibly for too long now. Do I know anyone on Tumblr in real life? No. I barely know what Tumblr is. I'm just glad they came up with this accent tag. You would like me to say 3 words I want. I'd rather not. There we go. Thanks very much for listening. I'm guessing you're as much of a fan of accents as I am, which is why you're watching this. Yeah, would like to hear your response. Take care. Cheers.